There's a good chance that you clicked on this video because you are struggling to find a good hairstyle that will suit you.
Oh, hell no, man.
Maybe you've already tried multiple different hairstyles and you're still not sure which one you should stick with. So you did a bit of searching online and you realized, oh, it has to match my face shape. Okay, cool. Now how do I find my face shape?
Huh?
I got you, man. I personally wasted so much time and money on haircuts that made me look ugly, when all I had to do was simply find my face shape and then get a hairstyle that suits it. So in today's video, I'm going to teach you how easy it is to identify your face shape so that you know exactly which hairstyles you should get. And I'll keep this video straight to the point because I don't want to waste your time. Why is face shape important? First, let's quickly go over why face shape is super important. As simply as I can put it, having an attractive face comes down to symmetry and the right proportions. And on the flip side, an unattractive face comes down to asymmetry and disproportionate facial features. Basically, the aim is to achieve an oval face shape, as this is the most attractive face shape to have. We need your hairstyle to give your face the illusion of being oval without appearing disproportionate. How to find your face shape. So let's find your face shape. Grab a ruler and stand in front of a mirror and make sure you write down these measurements. Alright, don't judge the ruler. This is the only one that I can find. Horizontally measure your jaw from point to point at the hinges of your jaw. Next, we need to horizontally measure your cheekbones, starting and finishing at the pointiest part below the outer corner of each eye. Next, measure your forehead from the peak corner of one eyebrow to the peak corner of your next eyebrow. Finally, measure your face length, starting from the middle of your hairline to the point of your chin. If the length of your face is longer than the width of your cheekbones, and your forehead is wider than your jaw, then you have an oval face shape. Your jawline's curvature is going to be quite gentle. Just imagine an upside down egg. If the proportions of all your measurements are very similar and your jaw has more of a sharper angle, then you have a square face shape. If you have a longer face length, like an oval, while the forehead, cheekbones and jawline are all similar in measurement, just like the square face shape, then you have a rectangular face shape. This can basically be described as a fusion between both oval and square face shapes. If your cheekbones and face length have similar measurements, then you have a round face shape. And with this face shape, your cheekbones will tend to be the widest part of your face, whereas your forehead and jaw will be a narrower measurement. But both the forehead and jaw measurements will be similar in size, and your jaw will have a soft curve. If you have a longer face with cheekbones that are wider than both your forehead and jaw, then you have a diamond face shape. If your jaw is the widest, followed by your cheekbones as the second widest, and then as your forehead as the most narrow, then you have a triangle face shape. Choosing the best hairstyle for your face shape. So now that you've successfully identified your face shape, you can move on to the final step. Choosing the best hairstyle for your face shape. Let's start with oval face shapes. To counterbalance the roundness of your face, you want to go for something like a comb over fade, or perhaps a slicked back undercut, a quiff, forks hawk, maybe even brushed back. Basically any type of short to medium length hairstyle that doesn't sit flat on your head. Moving on to square face shapes. You want to go for hairstyles that have short sides because too much volume on the sides is going to really overemphasize the width of your head. A classic side part with short sides will suit you very well. Basically, you just want to add a bit of height to the top of your head to give the illusion of having an oval face shape. So haircuts that introduce texture on top, such as the French crop or a quiff, are very good for achieving this effect. Moving on to rectangular face shapes. With this face shape, you want to avoid hairstyles that's going to make your head appear even longer than it already is. I made this mistake back in high school, and you can see how disproportionately long my head looks compared to the width of my face. So avoid hairstyles that add a lot of height to your head. Messy fringe haircuts with medium length on top and shorter sides are your go-to look, and that's exactly what I'm rocking right now. And with rectangular head shapes, just because this is mine, I will say that our foreheads are usually pretty big, so having the messy forward fringe really helps to cover that up, and you're gonna look a lot better, okay? Don't do some like comb over, comb back sort of thing. It's not gonna suit us. It's gonna disproportionately make our head look longer than it already is. Moving on to round face shapes. With this face shape, you basically want to pick a hairstyle that adds height to your face. Stay away from having longer length on the sides, as this is going to make your head appear rounder than it already is. Shoot for a hairstyle like a French crop, a quiff, maybe a brushed back, and comb over variations are all good choices because they all add height to your head. Moving on to diamond face shapes. To create the illusion of a more oval appearance, so I'll go for a hairstyle like a messy fringe or a textured crop. Moving on to triangle face shapes. To soften the pointed appearance of the triangular face shape, it's good to add volume and length to the sides. So styles like the French crop, textured quiffs, and messy fringes are all effective for achieving this. If you have this triangular face shape, you can actually go for longer, more fuller hairstyles. If you would like to learn more about enhancing your looks, then DM me the word attract over on Instagram, and my Instagram is @FemaleGazeMastery, and I will see you there.